Hello, it's Craig here. Today I'm going to address some comments that I've been receiving on my open detuning video. The thing about open tuning is it leaves a lot of room for exploration, and you can come up with some really neat stuff when you tune this way. Open D major tuning gives you a lot of opportunities for experimentation. A lot of neat things you can do. Sometimes if you get way up high like this and you're doing the minor chord up here, first of all it sounds starting to sound a bit like a mandolin. You can do the same chord down here with two fingers. There's another chord you can do actually. It's a minor chord, and sometimes it's nice to find other ways of voicing the chords so you don't end up having the same sound every time you play those chords. So here's another way to play some minor chords. Now, admittedly, you can only use 4 strings. You can do this anywhere on the fretboard. Okay, it's if you can see that, I'll just bring it close to the camera. There's a major 7th chord, D major 7th. And that goes nicely with this chord. If you do that minor chord that I just showed you, at this particular point on the fretboard, if you strum the entire range of strings, you get a nice major 7th chord out of that too. Recognize that it's sounding like a bit of a Paul McCartney song there, with a little luck. Oh, there's tons of stuff. I don't have time to go through all the neat stuff you can do with open D tuning, or any kind of open tuning for that matter. But when you tune down to the minor, it breaks all that stuff. Or if it doesn't break it, it makes it more complicated. So with my way, you just have to learn one thing, and that's how to do this minor chord. You can do anywhere on the neck. And once you learn that, you're done. You don't have to worry about, using extra fingers to make major chords or doing all these things. Let me show you what happens when you tune down to the minor, D minor, like Dog Cow 666 and other people are talking about. So let's do that. Just need to learn this one chord. So now we're on D minor, open D minor. So anywhere you fret, or anywhere you bar, you're getting a minor chord, right? Doesn't matter where you do it. And if you want a major chord, you not only have to do the barring, but you've got to use your other finger to get a major chord. Okay, that seems pretty neat. It avoids having to do that weird chord that I came out with. But let me try and play that song that I was showing you earlier. Oh no. It doesn't work. That's broken. Just one chord. I don't know. Putting my thumb over the first 2 strings, it's breaking it. Okay, so we can't do that anymore. This one down here, the minor chord that I showed you, it's broken. Now you can fix that one by using a 3rd finger. Okay, and you've got that one back now, but you've got to use a 3rd finger instead of just 2. Now you got to use 3. That other minor chord that I showed you, where you can do it anywhere on the neck. Remember this one here? Okay, I was doing it down here. That's broken. I could probably fix it if I moved this finger down 1. I can't do it. Just one chord. So that nice major 7th chord that I had, that I was doing up here, it's broken. Or was it here? Sorry, it was here. That's broken. The major 7th chord that I was doing here, it's broken. And if I wanted to do it, I'd have to put my pinky there and my finger way down here. That's ridiculous. Just learn this. Now, if I want to do a major chord, of course, you know, I do it like this. Now, what about a suspended chord? Suspended chord, I'm going to have to use my baby finger. And a 9th chord, my baby finger. You know what? I may as well just change my guitar back playing the normal tuning. Because now it's starting to get as hard and complicated as that is. And I started playing open tuning because it was easier. And now it seems like, no, it's not, all of a sudden it's not easier anymore. It's getting more complicated. And a lot of the things that I was showing you are broken. It's so much easier if you just learn this. The one where I was showing you with a Paul McCartney song. Doesn't work. And how would you do that? How would you bring that up to a... Well, you could use an extra finger, but now look what I'm doing. It's hard. It limits you. You know, and I'm constantly getting criticized for this one minor chord, yet it fixes all these things. Solves all your problems. All these neat things that I've discovered along the way, they either get completely broken or it gets much more complicated to be able to do them. When you're tuned to major, everything is so easy, and the only thing that you need to worry about is learning that one thing that I showed you in the previous video. What's the problem? You learn that one thing. Just this one. You can forget about all the rest of it. Sometimes you get an open strum in there, like this. Just in between, as you're changing chords, you get that open strum. If that's a minor chord in between there, it sounds awful. I've got it down to a D minor again. Okay, so I go through my regular thing. And I'll play exactly what I played last time with the open D major, but now I'm tuned to a minor. Hear that minor chord in between there? Sounds awful. It's easy. I'm not actually a guitarist. That's why I don't tune down to a D minor. If you're playing a song that's in D minor or that's in a minor chord or a minor key, then you might want to tune down to the D minor for that particular song. Look at that. Okay, so the bottom line is, when you're tuned to open D minor, not only does it break a lot of cool chords that you could normally do if you were tuned to the major, but it also causes you to have your finger on the 3rd string most of the time to make up for the minor tuning. I find that inconvenient, and it's just a lot easier to learn the minor chord and tune to D major. That's all. Well, that just about wraps it up for this video. Hopefully I was able to clear that issue up once and for all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.